America needs aggressive fighters in D.C. who will get in the ring and boldly take on our enemies rather than stand on the sidelines uniting with Democrats and their unconstitutional destructive agendas.
Jan Morgan owns a gun range in Hot Springs and is an outspoken gun rights advocate. Roby Brock with Talk Business and Politics says Jan Morgan runs a little further right than Senator Boozman on some issues, like gun rights, even though he is a solid Second Amendment proponent.
You do hear from Jan Morgan more of the sound bites and some of the political positions that you've seen President Trump and some of his disciples kind of emulate over time.
When Morgan ran in the Arkansas Republican primary against Hutchinson, Brock says she pulled 30% of the vote. In 2010, Boozman ran against 10 other GOP candidates in the primary and still clinched the nomination without a runoff. In 2016, Boozman ran unopposed in the Republican primary.
My rhino opponent has had 21 years in office to get it right, yet he has received failing grades by a number of America's leading conservative organizations. In addition, he voted with Democrats to accept electoral college votes in states where there were strong challenges of voter fraud.
Brock says with all the political dynamics in play, he doesn't see that Morgan could win the primary over Boozman.
John Boozman has already raised a lot of money. He has already been out around the state, doing constituent work. I think he will run a vigorous campaign, and I just think it'll be very difficult for Jan Morgan to wrestle that nomination away from him.
I apologize for the audio issues. Senator Boozman already has received support from President Trump for 2022, and Dan Whitfield has announced that he will be running against him on the Democratic ticket. I'm live in Johnson, covering news where you live. Catherine Gilker, 5 News.
All right, Catherine, thanks. We did reach out to Senator Boozman for comment on Morgan running against him, and his office sent us a statement that says, in part, Senator Boozman is a strong conservative leader for Arkansas who has always put his fellow Arkansans and their priorities first, protecting our Second Amendment and the rights of the unborn, standing up for our law enforcement, strengthening our military, securing our borders, supporting our veterans, and championing our farmers. You can read the full statement on our website at 5newsonline.com.